they both running from some shit. This man is literally right behind my dad. Y'all, why was this man ever chasing my dad with a damn butcher knife? A whole dude on crutches posted up with these hoes, and they telling my mom to come downstairs. There's cop cars, fights being broken up, wigs in the middle of the street, people running down the block. She's screaming from her porch. She's like, Mama, do you see this shit? I'm like, hell yeah. Baby, can you focus? Y'all, if you know me, you know I don't like how I look with lashes. I'm stuck between this is eating down, but I want to take the lashes off. Ooh, my voice sounds so raspy. I need like a ginger ale or something. Hey cousins, if you're new here, my name is Yora. If you're returning, hi, how are you? Did you miss me? I'm in a different setting right now because I don't like doing my videos inside, which is why I'm talking a little bit more quietly, because like I said in my last video, I get like kind of anxious when people see me or hear me recording a video. I'm trying to make sure my hair isn't going in my lash for the whole video, and then I'm gonna be mad if I recorded this whole video and didn't notice. If my lace lift, ignore. I give up. I know the title is kind of a lot, and I'm gonna get to explain everything, alright? But before I get into it, make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I realized that I forgot to say that in my last video. And actually, my last video was supposed to be a little bit longer, because I was actually planning to talk to y'all about like my plans for the next couple months and stuff. But then I remembered that every time I speak about my plans, before I do them, something always happens to mess it up. Like, I'm really the definition of speak too soon. So I just decided to keep the video short, sweet, and on topic. Anyway, let me get into this damn story time before y'all click off. Okay, so boom, if you know me personally, you know that I lived on Brook Street for a significant amount of time. I've moved twice since then, but when I think of home, I think of 589 Brook Street. Like, that will forever be the old house. If you know, you know. Literally everyone on the block was family, and I'm about to explain how everything was set up, so please just keep up with me. I lived in a 6-family house. My family lived on the left side, 3rd floor. Monty and her family lived on the left side, 1st floor. Carlos and his family lived on the left side, 2nd floor. My mom had a cousin who had a family, and they lived on the right side, 2nd floor. Then Christy and her family lived on the right side, 1st floor. We never really spoke to the guy who lived on the 3rd floor next to us because he never really came outside. I probably saw him on our 3rd floor porch that we shared twice, maybe. But I swear, I don't even know if someone lived there after a while. Please excuse my voice. Oh my god. Ugh, I need like a, oh god. Anyway, that was the house I lived in. Then to the right of my, yeah, to the right of my house, if you're looking at it from the front. So my cousins lived on the right side, 3rd floor, and then Cece and her family lived on the right side, 2nd floor, right under my cousin. Don't really know everyone else in that house, so we just gonna skip that. There was some guy that lived across the street that had these 2 twin girls. They were so cute. I don't really talk to them. I don't know if they speak English, but I remember them for some reason. They probably graduated high school at this point. Now on the house to the left of mine, my godparents lived there, and at the time they only had 1 child. Now they have 6, I believe, but don't take my word for that. But yeah, they lived in the 3rd floor of the house next to me. At some point, Monty and her mom lived in that same exact apartment, but then they moved out and my godparents moved in. And then Monty moved into my house. Now down the block, Miguel and his family lived on the 2nd floor of this one house, and then on the 1st floor lived Chunky and her family. Next door to them was Mama's Tyler and Jordan and their whole family. They lived in that house. Across the street from us was Tian and his family, and so on and so forth. There's too much to really explain. I feel like I already explained too much already, but moral of the story, everybody on the block knew everybody on the block. Everybody was either related or treated each other like families. At the time, my father worked at a professional speaker company, so he would like make speakers. Like, obviously, that's self-explanatory. So in our house, we had these 2 big handmade speakers that he made. My mom actually still has them. But every year we would have our annual block party. And even though our apartment was on the 3rd floor of our house, we would open all our doors and windows, and they would use our speakers to, you know, for the music. You would think that music coming out of the 3rd floor of one house on the whole block, you wouldn't be able to hear the music, but them shits were so loud. I don't know how my dad made them, but they were so loud you could hear it down the whole block. You didn't even have to bring the speakers outside. But there was this one time, I was probably around like 6 to 8, I don't remember. I only lived there for like 4 years, and that was my elementary school days. I was there from 1st grade to 4th grade because those were the 4 years that I went to Marin. So one night, Tian's mom decides to have a party in her basement, and they asked my parents for permission if they could use the speakers. And my parents said yeah, as long as, you know, they could stay at the party, you know, so no funny shit going on. Like, ain't nobody finna steal our speakers. Now, my parents don't go to parties, or at least my dad didn't. My mom will go to the club once in a while. But anyway, they left me home with my brother, I believe. Literally, all the adults were at the party, and all the kids on the block were at home. All I remember is going with my parents to bring the speakers to the party. I like went down in the basement when everyone was setting up and everything. That's all I remember. Then they sent me right back across the street. Anyway, probably an hour or two go by, and I hear mad commotion outside. So I go to my porch. Now, mind you, I'm on the 3rd floor, so I can see everything. There's cop cars, fights being broken up, wigs in the middle of the street, people running down the block. And my cousin that lived in the house next door to me, she also lived on the 3rd floor, so she's screaming from her porch. She's like, "Mama, do you see this shit?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, like, what the hell?" Then my parents come up the stairs, and we all just, usually they would send you aside, but now we all just on the porch watching everything go down. I can't exactly remember when he got his speakers back. I'd like to believe that he went the next day, because, you know, people don't play about their shit. I don't really remember a lot about what happened that night, but all I know is there was a lot of tension between all the adults after that. Now, this specific night is the night that leads to the day that my mom almost gets jumped and the day that my dad almost gets stabbed. No, they didn't all happen in the same day, but if this one night did not happen, all the adults probably would have continued to be as tight as my coochie. It's like a damn switch flipped something. But anyway, I can't really remember if these days were close together. But like I said, after that night, everyone was moving weird. So one day, it's broad daylight, all the kids are outside, we playing, all the adults are at their separate houses doing their own thing. My mom was sitting on our outside stairs on the porch with the people that she was with, and one of them happened to be my godfather's stepdad, or whatever the fuck he was. I don't know if he was his real dad or his stepdad, but they were a mixed family. I don't know who belonged to who. I really don't care. I guess he was drunk. Like, he was always over there. He was always drunk, and he kept touching my mom or something. So she pushed him a little bit, and he stumbled down the stairs, the little 3 stairs that we had in front of the house. But mind you, this man didn't fall at all. He stumbled. He was still standing on his 2 feet, just not on the actual stairs anymore, you know. Fast forward. The next day, we wake up. It's, you know, it's a nice day. It's summer. We hear Matt yelling outside. Me and my mom's room were not even that close together. We both heard that shit, but my mom's room was all the way in the front, so I know she probably heard it before I did. So we end up going on the porch. We hear somebody screaming my mom's name. We look down and see literally almost all this man's daughters, except for one, which was my Aunt Rosie. She was in her car. She ain't want to be part of none of the bullshit. She not for none of that. So she look up, she look at my mom, she's like, "Hi, Bree," you know, talking to her normal, like all her sisters not posted up in the street and shit. So there's like probably 8 to 12 of these evenly distributed out in front of our house. Then there was a whole dude on crutches posted up with these hoes, and they telling my mom to come downstairs. I'm young as hell, but I'm looking at this lady like, you bet not go down them damn stairs. But my mom is smart. She wasn't going down them stairs. I wouldn't have went down them damn stairs. Today, if there's 12 bitches outside and a man with crutches, I'm not going down the stairs. Like, you just gonna have to wait. I'm not calling the cops or nothing. You're gonna have to wait until you realize I'm not coming out. You can stand there. I don't care. I got all day. But I just feel like it was really unnecessary. Like, why do y'all want my mom to come downstairs over some dumb shit like that? Like, I could see it if your father sprained an ankle or he stubbed a toe or something. This man ain't fall. He ain't nothing. Like, this man was on his 2 feet and hit his head. He wasn't limping or nothing. He was perfectly fine. But sir, she basically nudged you. She nudged you because you were too close. Like, is all this really necessary? Eventually, they all just got in the cars and they left. So we ended up going inside. That's about it. But it's just like, what the fuck? Fast forward, some other shit happened. There was literally always some shit happening on my block. Like, as close as everyone was, you would think that everyone would get along. So boom, the adults are all fighting, all arguing. I'm inside, but I know my parents are outside. So me, I'm going outside. What the fuck is you talking about? I come downstairs to check on my parents, and as I'm jogging down the second set of steps, I see my dad come running in the downstairs door. And my cousin's dad from next door is running right behind him. So me, I'm thinking they both running from some shit. I was damn near about to dash up the stairs too. Like, I don't know where mom is, but listen, if we running, we running. I'm thinking they both running from some shit. This man is literally right behind my dad. Close second. My dad runs inside fast as f and closes the door right behind him and locks that shit. Now me, I'm thinking he on some backdoor shit. I'm like, no way y'all running from some shit. You lock this nigga out. But then I hear a loud ass noise, like a thud or a clink or something. I look at the door and there's a big ass dent coming from the other side. Y'all, why was this man ever chasing my dad with a damn butcher knife? He was really inches away from stabbing my dad right in the damn spine. If my dad didn't close that door as fast as he did, he probably would have been paralyzed, if not dead. And after that, my dad and my cousin's dad were not with each other. And I don't blame him. You ain't finna attempt to murder me and think we just finna be cool after that. Hell nah. But eventually her dad did apologize. And my dad eventually said, F it. We live next to each other. I'm not finna come outside every day and see your ass and be mad as fuck. And I'm not finna try to fight you every day. Especially not if you pulling out no damn butcher knife. That wasn't a pocket knife. That was a butcher knife. Now, you got that out the kitchen. The kitchen. That's for cooking, preparing food, and you tried to stab me with it? That's not even a legal weapon. If you think these were the craziest things that happened to me while I lived there, you obviously haven't been traumatized enough. I could probably write an entire book. Lord, these fucking lashes. I hate wearing lashes, bro. I hate wearing lashes. But like I was saying, I could probably write an entire book on the shit that I went through or the shit that I witnessed on that one block alone. I wouldn't even do that though, because it would take too damn long. And y'all probably be looking at me, my family members, the people around me, all like, ain't no way real people be doing shit like this. Like, this is only some shit that be happening in the movies. But I hope y'all enjoyed this story time. I've been meaning to record this specific video, but the timeline is so blurry in my head. Like, I'm the type of person that when traumatic shit happens to me, after I'm done feeling the trauma and I've partially healed, I completely put it in the back of my mind. But I wanted to make sure I had the details right. It's been 15 damn years since that happened. It's literally such an original experience for me. There were so many times I could have lost my parents to some pure dumb shit. And this is definitely one of the few moments that I can vividly picture whenever I think about it. Like, I can really picture the bitch standing outside waiting for my mom. I can picture my dad running in and the knife going in the door. Like, these are things that will stick with me. It's not no shit you could just forget. I am off this. I'm about to go take my makeup off because I hate wearing makeup. I know I'm a makeup artist, but I hate wearing makeup. I hate wearing lashes. I hate it all. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Once again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next video.